Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Blender Easy, and in today's tutorial we are going to create this simple but cool looking model inside of Blender. So without wasting any much more time, let's get started. And if you're new to this channel, then please consider to subscribe this channel and also hit the bell icon to get more updates. So without wasting any much more time, let's get started. So here we are in Blender like this, and as always I'm going to save this file first, and I'll hit A, and I'm going to delete all of this extra stuff over here. Now first we will try to create some chair for our model. So press Shift A, mesh, and I'm going to select this cube. Then press 1 to go to this view, I'm in front view. Then press S, X to scale it on X axis. Then press S, Z to scale it on Z axis like this over here. Okay, press XX and let's scale it like this. Okay, I think this much looks good. Then press SY to scale it like this. Okay, this looks good to me. Then hit Ctrl A and choose scale, and hit Ctrl A again and choose all transform. Okay, after that we are going to go in our modifiers and we will add our subdivision modifier. So go to the generate and choose subdivision surface. So we will get something like this. Now select this and hit tab to go to the edit mode, and now we will try to edit this model. So let's go to the front view over here, and now the simple way to edit this is that simply press Ctrl R to bring one line, press GZ and try to bring this line over here like this. Okay, and press Ctrl R, bring this line totally up to here, somewhere around like this. Okay, then after that hit Ctrl R and bring this line and create two lines with the help of scrolling like this and click. Then press SX to scale it on X axis somewhere around like this. Okay, so we are gonna get this kind of structure over here. Okay, so I'm happy with this, so press tab over here. So we are gonna get this kind of structure over here. Now I'm going to select this, right click and choose shade smooth, so we'll get something like this. Then select this and hit Ctrl A and choose scale. Then select this, go to the subdivision surface, and over here let's increase the viewport to somewhere around like this, and let's make this 3 and render also 3 like this. Now after that let's select this, go to the subdivision, and we are going to choose apply. So we will get something like this. Now let's go select this and press 1 for the front view, and press tab and alt Z to go somewhere around over here, and press 1 to select this point over here. Now you can select this topmost portion and click on this icon over here, proportional editing, and make sure to choose this smooth and press S for scaling option, and let's scroll down to increase this area. Then press S and try to scale it like this. Okay, so let's scale not too much, but somewhere around this much looks good to me. Okay, you can resize it totally up based on x-axis and z-axis over here. So let's zoom in a little bit over here, press S, and let's try to scale it down over here. Okay, so we'll get something like this. So if you see, we are getting this kind of structure. Then select this over here, then press 1 again, alt Z and tab. Let's select this much portion over here, and now I'm going to press G and X, and I'm going to move this backward somewhere around like this. Okay, this much looks good to me. Then alt Z, so we will get this kind of structure over here like this. Now if you want, you can select this, you can go to the modifier and you can choose deform over here, and over here you can choose simple deform over here, and I'm going to choose bend it like this, and I want to bend it on y-axis like this, and let's make this somewhere around over here to, let's say, 30, and then go and choose apply. Then go to the first view, let's select this, and I'm going to keep it as it is like this. Then after that I'm going to select this, and I'll hit Shift D X, and let's try to move this over here. Then press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Go to the front view, press G X and try to adjust it over here, and you can go and completely move inside this, so we'll get this kind of structure over here. Okay, like this. Or you can simply press GX and try to adjust it somewhere around like this. Press SX and try to adjust it like this over here like this. Okay, so we are gonna get this kind of structure over here. Now after that, I'm going to select this, press 1, press shift D, Z, and let's move this over here, press R and rotate it on 90 degree like this, press R and type 90, then go to the top view, press R, Z, and let's make this 180 degree rotation, then G, X, and try to move this over here like this, press G, Z, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, so we are gonna get something like this, and let's try to adjust it somewhere around over here like this. Okay, so we will get something like this. Now after that, after creating the stuff over here, I'm going to select this. Let's go to the top view, press G, or let's say SX, and let's try to scale it down, GX, and let's scale it somewhere around over here, and let's try to move this over here somewhere around like this. Okay, this much looks good to me. And now press shift A, go to the mesh, and we are going to select once, go to the mesh, choose cylinder, press S for scaling option over here, press G, and let's try to move this over here. Go to the top view, Alt Z over here, let's try to properly add at the center. Go over here, then S for scaling option and scale it somewhere around like this, G, Z, or let's say S, Z, and let's try to adjust the scale, G, Z, and let's try to bring this over here, press S, Z, and try to adjust the scale like this over here, and hold Alt Z. Okay, so we are gonna get something like this. Go over here, select this, zoom in, Alt Z, tab, select this, G, Z, and let's try to, and let's disable our proportional editing, GZ, and let's try to adjust the scale somewhere around over here like this, and all Alt Z. Okay, so we will get this kind of model. Now let's save this over here, and now double click on it, and let's call it as chair to name this properly. And our chair is ready. Now we need to add some handles over here, so let's try to do that. Let's select all of them over here and hit H to hide all of them. Now let's try to create our rolling stuff, so let's try to do that. So shift A, go to the mesh, and I'm going to select one, let's say cube only, then press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Go to the top, or let's say front view, hit tab, Alt Z, select this much portion, G, and let's try to bring this over here somewhere around like this over here like this. Then after that, press shift A, mesh, and we are going to select this cylinder, then press RX and rotate it on 90 degree, press S for scaling option and scale it like this, G, and let's try to move this over here. Go to the top view, let's adjust it like this over here like that. Okay, then press 3, which is a shortcut key for edge selection, and by holding Alt I'm going to select this edge loop. Similarly, by holding Alt Shift I'm going to select this edge loop, then hit Ctrl B, click on it, and let's increase the width, and let's increase the segments to 3 somewhere around like this. After that, hit Ctrl R and create 2 edges in front of this, then press 3 for face selection, and by holding Alt I'm going to select this edge loop like this, and press E, S, and let's scale this inwards like this. Okay, so we are gonna get this wheel like structure. Select this, right click and choose shade smooth. Okay, like that. Then I'm going to select this, hit Ctrl A and choose scale. Select this, press tab, press 2 for edge selection and hit A to select all of them, and hit B, Ctrl B and click, and let's segments choose 0, and let's increase the width somewhere around like this. Okay, like that. Then press tab, select this, right click, choose shade smooth, select this front view, G, X, and let's try to adjust it over here like this. Now select this G and Z to try to adjust it properly like this. Okay, now go to the top view, and now we are going to rotate it. But before that, select the object, set origin to origin to 3D cursor, which is this one, so we can orient it properly. So shift D, R, and let's make this 30-degree rotation, or let's say 45-degree rotation, like this. Okay, so let's delete this. Let's select this, hit shift D, and let's make this 45-degree rotation. Sorry, select this, shift D, R, and let's rotate it on 90-degree, like this. Select this, shift D, R, rotate it on 90-degree. Select this, shift D, R, rotate it on 90-degree. So if you see, we are getting this kind of handles. Now select this, and over here, let's hold select this and hold Alt H, and let's go over here, G, sorry, not Alt H, but hit Control Z. Let's select this, G, Z, and let's bring this upward, so it would be easy for us to select. Hold Alt H, then select this, G, and let's try to bring this over here, like this. And now go to the object, and we are going to set origin to geometry. Press S, and let's try to scale it down, G, Z, and let's try to bring this upward somewhere around over here. Then select this much portion, go to the top view, hold Alt Z, and make sure that it is properly at the center. So let's try to do that. Over here, let's select this tube, tab, select this much portion, GZ, and try to bring this up to this. Okay, and hit tab and hold Alt Z. So as you guys can see, our basic model of chair is ready. You can simply hit A to select all of them, go to the front view, G, and try to adjust it properly, like this. Hit Ctrl A and choose scale for all of them, then go to the object, set origin to the geometry, like this. Or you can go to the object, set origin to the center of masses of each and every one, like that. Okay, so this is how we can create our chair. So let's select this, and let's minimize it, and I mean, let's hide this. And now we will try to create our table. So let's shift A, mesh, and I'm going to select this cube. Press S, Z, and let's scale it like this. Then press S, Y, and scale it on this axis. Then S, X, and scale it on this axis, like this. Okay, then go to the front view, or let's say right view. Press shift D, Z, and let's try to bring this over here. Then I'm going to select this top, bottom one over here. Press tab, press 1, Alt Z, select this much portion, G, Z, or Y. Let's try to bring this up to this. Then select this much portion, G, Z, and let's try to bring this somewhere around over here, like that. After that, Alt Z, select this. Let's go to the front view or somewhere around this. Press tab, Alt Z, select this, GZ, and let's try to bring this over here, like this. Okay, select this, press tab, press 1 or 2, hit A to select all of them, then press Ctrl B, click, and let's increase the segments, like this. But if you see, there is some problem over here. So before doing that, let's select this, hit Ctrl A and choose scale, then go to the tab view, hit control, not control, but simply A, and now press Ctrl B and click, and then we are going to increase the width of this, like that. After that, same thing we will follow for this one. Hit Ctrl A, scale, go to the tab view, to A, Ctrl B, and let's increase the width over here, like that. Okay, then select both of this, right click, and choose shade smooth for this. Okay, and hold Alt Z. So we are gonna get something like this. Now along with that, we will try to create some extra stuff over here. So let's do that. First of all, make sure to save this, then select this, or let's say shift A, mesh, and let's create another cube. Let's press 1, G, X, and let's try to move this over here, or let's go somewhere around over here. Press S, Z, and let's scale it like this, S, X, and let's scale it like this over here. You can go press SX, and let's scale it like this over here. Now after that, let's select this one, select this, shift D, and let's try to bring this somewhere around over here, like this. Then go over here to the front view, press S, Y, and let's try to scale it down. Then press 2 over here, press tab, Alt Z, press 1, select this, GZ, and let's try to bring this over here, like this. Okay, then select both of this, right click, or select both of this object, set origin to geometry, like this. Now I'm going to select this one and make sure to select this one, and let's call it as cut over here. Let's select this, go to the add menu, generate, and we are going to choose boolean. And over here, with the help of this picker, I'll pick up this cut over here and simply delete this cut now, over here like this. Sorry, not delete this cut, but we will select this cut and we will hide this and hold alt set. As you guys can see, we are getting this boolean over here. Then you can select this, go over here, and you can choose apply, and then you can delete this cut. Now this portion I'm going to select, I'll hit Control A and I'll choose scale. I can go to the tab view and press 1, hit A, hit Control B, click, and let's increase the width, not too much but somewhere around this only, and press tab, select this, right click and choose shade smooth. If you don't want, simply hit make it like this only. Okay, then go over here G, and let's try to bring this at this point over here. Then go GX and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, now add set origin and set origin to center of mass like this. Go to the add modifier, generate, and choose array, and let's make this 0, let's make this 1.1 like this, or let's say on z-axis let's make this 1.05 or something, and let's increase the count to somewhere around 3 maybe like this. Let's select this GZ and let's try to bring this over here. Okay, now select both of these layers, go to the front view, shift D Y, and let's try to bring this over here. Okay, you can adjust it properly like this, so we will get this kind of structure. Now this is going to be the table, so right click, new collection, double click, and let's call it as table. Let's select all of this stuff and let's move inside this table over here. Now we will enable our chair over here like this. Okay, let's hide this for now. Select this chair, go G, and let's try to adjust the position and scale according to our table like this. Okay, now we will select our this portion only, and as well as this chair. Press S for scaling option, go to the top view, press S, and try to scale, adjust somewhere according to this. Let's select this much portion GZ and let's try to adjust according to this. Okay, select this GX and let's try to adjust it according to this. Okay, like this. So this is how we will get this kind of stuff. And now let's hide this table and this chair like this, and now let's create our extra stuff. Okay, so let's start to create our extra stuff. Initially I'm going to start with the laptop, so let's try to do that. Let's hide all of this stuff over here. Also uncheck this, right click, new collection, and double click, and let's call it as laptop and PC over here. So we will try to create that. Now simply press shift A, mesh, and choose one cube. Press S and Z to scale it down like this over here. Let's zoom in, then press SY and let's scale it like this. Okay, over here, then shift D R Y and rotate it on 90°. Press G and let's try to bring this over here somewhere around like this. Okay, so this is going to be my laptop screen over here. So let's select this, press tab, but before that hit Control A and choose scale. Similarly select this, hit Control A and choose scale. Select this, press tab, press 3 to select this face, and then press I for inner extrude like this over here, and press tab to get out of this. Then select this, hit Control A and make sure to choose scale. Then select this, tab 3, select this I, let's scale this inwards, then press E Z and let's scale this downward like this. Okay, like that. So inner extrude like this. Now I need to create some keyboard like structures, so let's try to do that. For that I'm going to hit shift A, mesh, and I'm going to choose cube, press Z, and let's scale it like this. Go to the top view, alt Z, G, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this over here, G, and let's try to adjust it over here like this. Okay, go to the top view over here, G, Z, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Now select this, press tab 1 or 2, hit A to select all the edges, and hit control B and click. Go to the offset to width, and let's increase the width somewhere around point like this over here, and change the segments to 2 over here, and press tab alt Z. Select this, right click and choose shade smooth. Now select this, go to the modifiers, over here, generate, and choose array, and let's make this x factor 0 and y factor 1.1, and let's increase the number of copies over here until it's gonna come somewhere around over here. Let's go to the top view, press GY, and let's try to bring this over here. Now let's minimize this, go over here, generate, and choose array again, and let's increase the factor to 1.1 like this, 1.1, and let's increase the number of copies somewhere around like this. Okay, over here. Now I'm going to select this cube over here, and I'll shift D to duplicate it over here, and press Z to bring this over here, and I'm going to delete this array over here. Now let's select this, go to the one, select this over here, check out the Y value or Z value, copy this Z value, select this and hit Ctrl V, go to the top, G, X, and let's bring this over here and zoom in, and then I'm going to select this and press tab 1 alt Z, select this much portion, G, X, and try to move this over here like this. Select this, GY, and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, and hold alt Z, so we will get something like this. So this is the basic structure of our laptop, and if you want, you can select this, you can press tab over here, and you can select this edges over here, press 2, and by holding alt select this edge and this edge, by holding alt shift I'm going to click edge loop like this, and then right click or simply press Ctrl B, click, and let's increase the bevel value like this. Okay, select this, right click, and choose shade smooth like that. Same thing, if you want, you can do this for as well, or instead of that, let's Ctrl Z. I don't want to apply bevel, so I'll keep it as it is. Okay, so this is my laptop. Let's try to adjust the position of this laptop. So simply select this, all of this, go to the object, set origin, and set origin to the center of mass, GZ, and try to bring this over here. Let's enable our table over here, and let's try to adjust it over here. So press S for scaling option and scale it like this, X, and try to bring this over here. Go over here, GZ, and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, GZ, and try to adjust it over here. Press S for scaling option and adjust it like this. Go to the top view, press R, and let's rotate it like this, GX, and try to adjust it over here. Okay, so we will get this kind of laptop kind of structure. And now I want to create one PC also, so let's try to do that. Let's hide this table, as well as I'm going to select this and I'll hide all of them. Now I need to create a PC like a structure, so let's try to do that. I'll hit shift A, mesh, and I'm going to create one cube. Let's go over here, press S, X, and let's scale it like this. Press S, Y, and let's scale it like this. Okay, then press tab, click, select this face, or before that hit Ctrl A and choose scale. Then go to the tab, select this face, press I and scale it inwards, then press E, Z, or Y, and let's bring this, or let's say X, and bring this somewhere around over here like this. Okay, so this is going to be our PC. Let's select this and go to the front view, hold Alt Z and press 2, sorry. Okay, select this and press tab and then press 2, select this edges over here and press Ctrl B for bevel, and let's extrude this like this. Okay, over here. Now hold Alt Z, select this, right click and choose shade smooth. If you don't want that, that is also okay. We will get something like this. Okay, then this is going to be my PC kind of structure. So let's select this GZ and try to bring this over here. Let's enable our table. Let's go to the front view and GZ and try to bring this over here. Now select this GX and try to bring this somewhere around over here. Now this should be on some board, so for that what you can do, you can select this portion, hit shift D Z and try to bring this over here like this. Then go to the tab view, hold Alt Z, 1, select this one portion GZ and try to adjust it over here. Okay, GZ and try to adjust it over here. Select this GX and try to adjust it over here. Okay, select this much portion G or hit a G Y and let's try to adjust it over here. Select this G Y and try to adjust it over here. Select this G Y and try to adjust it over here like this. Okay, similarly go over here, select this much portion G X and try to bring this somewhere around over here. Okay, and hit tab and hold Alt Z. Okay, like that. So we will get something like this. Now after that, if you want, you can select this and adjust the scale according to your needs. And now hold Alt H to unhide this laptop over here. We will get something like this. Now over here I need small keyboard like structure, so let's try to do that again. For that let's go to the, let's hide this one for now. We will select all of this stuff, go to the top view, GY and let's try to adjust it somewhere around over here. This laptop should be over here somewhere around like this. Okay, and the keyboard should be somewhere around over here. So let's try to do that. Let's hide this, let's select this and hide it. Now let's try to create a small keyboard like structure. So shift A, mesh and choose plane, SZ and scale like this, SY and scale like this. Go to the top view, hit A, choose scale, tab 2 A, control B, click and increase the width, increase the segments to 4 like this. After that select this, hit tab, press 3, select this much portion, I for inner extrude like this. Go to the one view, press E, Z and let's try to bring this downward a little bit. Okay, so we will get this kind of stuff. Now shift A, mesh and choose cube, press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Hold Alt Z, G and simply bring this over here like this. Okay, over here. Then we will apply array, but before that let's GY and let's try to bring this a little bit over here and go to the tab, hit control B, click and let's increase the offset a little bit like this. Okay, and hit tab. Now hold Alt Z and let's go and select this cube GZ and let's try to bring this upward. Similarly go over here GY and X and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, and then we will go to the modifiers, add and choose array. Go to the top view and let's increase this count and let's make this X vector 1.1 like this and let's increase the number of copies like this. Okay, and then go to the modifier, generate and choose array and let's make this 0. Let's make this 1.1 and let's increase the number of copies somewhere around like this. Okay, so we'll get something like this. Okay, now select this over here and we will keep it as it is. This is, you don't need to be accurate because this is just a low poly structure, so let's keep it as it is, like that. Now let's select this G Z and try to bring this upward, and let's enable all of this structure including this table. Go to the top view and go to the select uh, and choose, sorry, hit a, sorry, go over here, select all of this, go to the object, set origin and origin to the center of mass GZ, and try to bring somewhere around over here. Go to the top view, press S for scaling option and scale it like this, and try to adjust the position somewhere around over here like this GZ, and try to bring this position over here. Okay, so we'll get this kind of stuff. Now you can create one mobile kind of structure as well, so simply select or hit A and let's press H. Okay, and let's create one mobile like structure. So shift A, mesh and choose cube again, and press SZ and let's scale it like this, then press SY and scale it like this. Okay, over here this is just a small mobile like structure is gonna be, and hit Control A and choose scale tab. Let hit 2 to select all, hit A to select edges, Control B, click and choose width somewhere around like this. Okay, and after that select this face. Okay, press I for inner extrude, then press E, Z and then Z, sorry, and let's scale this inwards like this. Okay, you can right click and apply shade smooth as well if you need that, or you can choose simply this, and this is going to be the mobile. So let's select this and bring this and hold Alt H to enable all of this. Select this GZ and try to bring this over here like this. Select this, press S for scaling option, scale it like this, and press R. Select this, press R and let's rotate it like this and like this. Okay, so we will get this kind of stuff. Now I am going to create some extra stuff over here like pen and bookshelf, etc. So let's try to do that. Okay, so instead of doing that, let's simply press Shift S and try to cursor to origin, and we will select all of this, hit A and let's hide all of this, and let's try to create our assets. So let's try to do that. Hit Shift A, mesh, and I'm going to create one cylinder like this. And let's press S, Z and scale it like this. After that select this, press tab, select this top one and simply hit delete the faces. Okay, after that go to the bottom view, hit 1, select this, press S and let's scale it like this, but hold Alt Z and then select this and scale it like this. Okay, then after that hit Control A and choose scale. Okay, then you can select this, you can go to the modifiers, generate, and you can choose solidify, and let's solidify this outward and hold Alt Z like this. Okay, you can choose shade smooth also, but we will get this kind of structure, so I think this much looks good. Okay, like this. Now we will create some pen kind of structure, so for that you can simply choose cylinder again, press S for scaling option like this, press SZ and scale it like this over here like this. Then go to the top view, G, and let's move this over here like this. Okay, and then you can rotate it like this, Shift D, rotate it like this, go to the top view, Shift D, go to the top view like this, and press R for rotation, and let's try to adjust it over here. Okay, so this is just a small kind of structure. Okay, so let's select this over here and let's try to bring this over here. Now let's create another structure like photo frame. So shift A, mesh and choose cube. Press S, X, and let's try to scale it like this. Then press tab, but before that hit Ctrl A and choose scale. Tab, select this, press I for extrude, then press E, X, and let's scale it inward like this. Then if you want, then you can select this, press R, and let's rotate it on Y axis like this. Okay, so it will create this kind of stuff over here. And press S for scaling option and scale it like this, and press S and X, and let's scale it like this. Okay, so you'll get this kind of photo frame structure over here. Then select this and let's move this also over here like this. Then we will create a small drawer like of structure over here. Then shift A, mesh, and choose this cube. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Then press S, Z, and let's scale it like this. Okay, and hit Ctrl A and choose scale. Then after that go to the tab, hit Ctrl R and create two edges, S, Z, and let's scale it like this, GZ, and try to bring this upward. Then press Ctrl R and create these two edges like this. After that press 3, select this, and press E, X, and let's move this over here like this. Okay, so this is the drawer like this over here. Then go to the front view and shift D, Z, and let's try to bring this a little bit upward with a small amount of gap. Okay, so this is going to be the my drawer, a small drawer. Simply select this top, and I'm going to first of all select this, hit Ctrl A and choose scale, and select this, and this face, and press I for inner extrude over here, and press E, Z, and and let's extrude this inward like this. Okay, so we'll get this extra stuff over here. Now I need to create bookshelf as well, so let's select this too and let's try to bring this over here. Then shift A, mesh, and I'm going to select this cube. Then press S and let's scale it like this. Go to the front view, press S, Y, and let's scale it over here like this. Okay, then press tab and press Ctrl R and create these two edges like this, and press S, Y, and let's scale this over here. Similarly, press Ctrl R and create one line over here, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Then press 3, select this, and this face over here, and then I'm going to press E and I'll press S for scaling option, and so we can scale this inward like this. Okay, so this is how we will create this kind of book kind of structure. You can go to the top view and hold Alt Z and press press 1 over not sorry go to the tab view and press 1 and hold Alt Z, select this much portion, and you can type S, Y to scale it on this axis over here. Okay, to bring those scale like this, or you can go to the top view, you can select this faces, G, or you can select this whole face, press S, Y, and scale it like this to get this kind of stuff. Okay, and hold Alt Z. So this is our book kind of structure. Select this and let's bring this over here as well. Okay, so our extra stuff is ready, and now all we need to do is to put on the table. So let's double click this collection and let's call it as table assets like this, and select all of them, G, Z, and let's bring them at the top, and then hold Alt H to enable all of our stuff. Let's select all of this stuff, go to the object, set origin, and send origin to the center like this. Now let's try to add our stuff at proper position. So I'm going to select this portion over here, go to the top view, G, and let's try to bring the position over here. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this, and it should be over here. Then go to the front view, then let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, over here like this. You can press S and let's scale the size according to your needs and try to adjust it over here. Similarly, let's select this portion, GZ, and try to bring this over here or bring this over here. Press S for scaling option, adjust the size over here, and try to adjust the position properly. Okay, I'm going to select this G and let's try to bring this over here. Go to the top view, Let's bring this over here like this. Press R and let's rotate it like this. Now after that, let's select this G and let's try to bring this over here. Press S for scaling option. Let's try to bring. Then select this shelf and let's try to bring this somewhere around over here, just for now. Okay, and select this and let's bring this somewhere around over here. Okay, or you can select this and you can bring this over here as well. Okay, so our this entire stuff is ready like this. Now we will try to create our different stuff in the room. Okay, so now after that I want something over here upward as well, so let's try to do that. I'm going to select this portion over here or simply hit 8 to select all of them. Go to the object, set origin over here and choose origin center of mass to each and every one. So let's select this and shift D Z and let's try to bring this over here. Go to the top view over here, press tab, so alt Z, select this GZ and let's try to bring this over here. Select this G and X and let's try to adjust it somewhere around like this. Okay, over here, so we will get this kind of stuff. Or you can go over here, alt Z over here, and let's try to adjust this position somewhere around like this. Now what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to choose this portion only, or this bookshelf etc, and I'm going to place it over here. So let's try to do that. Go to the front view, shift D and let's try to bring this position over here like this. Let's adjust it over here, shift D X or Y and let's try to adjust it over here, shift D Y and try to adjust it over here, shift D Y and try to adjust it over here. Now press R for rotation. Let's rotate it like this, shift D Y and let's try to rotate it like this, or rotate it like this, and let's bring this somewhere around over here like this. So we will get this kind of stuff. Similarly I want this photo frame over here. Let's go over here, shift D and let's move this over here at the top. Okay, and try to adjust it somewhere around like this. Okay, then select this portions over here, shift D Z and try to bring this over here like this, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, similarly shift D and let's move this over here like this. Okay, so we will get this kind of structure over here like this. Okay, and if you think this is very so at the bottom, so you can go over here, simply select this GZ and try to bring them a little bit upward like this. Okay, over here. Now let's try to create our wall kind of structure. So for that what I'm going to do is I'm going to press shift A, mesh, and I'm going to select this plane over here, and let's create one bottom for this. So what we can do over here is that go to the top view, hold alt Z and let's try to bring this over here like this. This portion should be somewhere around over here like this. Okay, and then tab, press 1, select this much portion GY and let's try to bring this over here like this. Then select this much portion GX and let's try to bring this somewhere around over here. Okay, then press select this G X and try to adjust it over here. select this GY and try to adjust it over here. Then hit A and Control R to bring this line over here like this. Okay, then hit Control R, bring this line over here. Now after that, press tab over here, press 3, select this and this face, and go to the front view and press EZ, and let's try to move this up to this. Okay, over here, and press tab and hold Alt Z. Okay, so we will get this kind of structure. And let's go to the front view over here, Alt Alt Z, press tab, select this GZ, and let's try to adjust it somewhere around like this, or select this much portion GZ and try to adjust it properly up to this and hold Alt Z. Okay, and now I need to create a window kind of structure over here. So for that I need a little bit of space, so let's try to do that. Go to the top view, hold Alt Z, again select this GZ or Y, and let's try to bring this a little bit somewhere around over here like this, and hold Alt Z. Now let's we need to create a window. So for that, let's try to do, I'm going to select this over here, and let's see where it is, and let's bring this out of this composition, not composition but asset. I'll create a new collection and I'll call it as base, and select this and move inside this base. And now we will try to create our window over here. So to do that, hit Shift A, mesh, and I'm going to select this cube, go to the front view and hold Alt Z, and let's try to bring this window over here like this. Now go to the top view, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Over here you can check out over here whether it's properly touching this edge or not, like this. Now go to the top view and hold Alt Z, tab 1, select this G Y, and let's try to bring this over here. Select this G X, and let's try to bring this over here. Go to top view, select this G Z, and let's try to bring this over here. Select this G Z, and let's try to bring this over here and hold Alt Z like this. Okay, now after that I'm going to select this portion, press tab, press 3, select this, but before that hit Ctrl A to select the scale. Go to the object, choose set origin and origin to center of mass, press tab and press I for inner extrude, then press E Z, and let's extrude this or Y axis like this over here. Okay, and press tab. Now along with that I need to create some wooden kind of structure over here. So let's try to do that. I'm going to press Shift A, mesh, and choose cube, and let's try to bring this over here and hold Alt Z, and I'm going to move this over here like this. Let's select this, go to the top view, and let's bring this over here like this. Press S X, and let's scale it like this. Then press tab 1, select this G Y, and let's try to bring this over here. Select this G Y, and let's try to bring this over here. G Z, and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, over here, and hold Alt Z. Select this, go over here, and let's try to bring this a little bit forward over here like this. Okay, and go to the object, set origin, and choose origin to the center. Okay, now Shift D R Y and rotate it on 90° like this. Okay, over here, and let's bring this a little bit up over here. Okay, like this. Now select this window, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, and let's select this much portion, hold Alt Z 1, let's select this GZ, and let's try to bring this over here a little bit. Okay, like that. Now I need to create some uh, some edge like of structure over here. So for that, hit tab, hit Control R, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Then hit Control R and bring this edge like of structure over here. Then press tab, press 3, select this and this, and press E and bring this outward, or you can press S, or let's say E over here like this. Okay, so we'll get this kind of edge over here like this. Now after that, let's shift a mesh, and we are going to select one cylinder. Press R, Y, 90-degree rotation, then go over here, press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Go to the top view, G, and let's bring this over here like this. Okay, hold Alt Z. Okay, so we have this stick over here. Now I need to create some cloth like of structure, so let's try to do that. But before that, hit A and press H for hiding all of this stuff, and let's try to create our cloth. And as I see, we created our cloth in our previous sessions, we will do that same procedure again. So shift A, mesh, and choose plane. Press R, Y, rotate it on 90-degree, then press S, Z, and scale it on Z axis like this. Then hit Ctrl A to select scale, press tab, right click, choose subdivide, go to the sub number of sub to 20 like this. Okay, then select this, go to the modifier over here, deform or generate, choose subdivision surface, press tab, press 2, and by holding alt I'm going to select this edge loop. Then we will go to the date, not constraint but data over here like this. Then create one vertex group, let's call it as data, and choose assign. Okay, now shift A, go to the curve and choose path, G, Z, and try to bring this over here, and press RZ and rotate it on 90-degree like this, GZ, and let's try to bring this over here. Now select this, go to the uh, constraint, add object, and choose copy scale, and with the help of the speaker I'll pick up this color. Now I need to only Y scaling, so I'll disable this X and Z. So if I select this and press S, I can scale it like this. Okay, now select this, go to the physics, choose cloth simulation, and choose silk over here. And over here in shape I'm going to pin this group's data. And now let's select this and hit play, and as it plays we'll press S and I'll scale it like this, and I'll stop it over here like this. Okay, then I'm going to select this, I'll go to the modify, I'll apply this subdivision surface, then I'll apply this cloth, then I'll go to the physics or any other stuff like this copy scale, I'll choose apply, and I'll delete this stuff. I'll select this, right click, and choose shade smooth. Okay, and if you hit tab I'll get this kind of structure. So our cloth is ready, so let's double click and name it as cloth over here, and let's bring this over here and hold alt H to unhide all of this. Let's select this, go to the top view, press R, rotate it on 90-degree, and let's bring this somewhere around over here like this. Go to the one, select this, and let's try to bring this over here. Press S for scaling option like this, and press S and scale it like this, press S, X, and let's scale it like this, GZ, and try to bring this over here like this. Shift D, and let's bring this over here like this. Okay, so we'll get this kind of cloth structure over here as well. And now I need to create one lamp kind of structure over here, so we will try to do that as well. But I'm going to create one wooden board like base for this, so let's try to do that. So let's select this, go to the front view, hold alt Z, press 1, sorry, not 1. So simply hit Ctrl Z, go to the tab and press 1, select this much portion G Z, and let's try to bring this downward over here and hold Alt Z. Now Shift A, cube, and press tab, select this over here. Oops, I did one mistake over here, that I need to create this cube in layout mode. So Shift A, cube, go to the mesh and choose cube, go to the top view and go over here like this, and press S, X, Z to scale it like this, then press S, X and scale it like this, GZ, and try to bring this downward, and let's try to bring this over here. Okay, like this. And now I'm going to hide all of this extra stuff over here. uh, let's go over here, let's select this, press H to hide all of this stuff, because now I only want to focus on this one. So hold Alt Z, select this, go to the top view like this, and press SY, and let's scale it like this. Okay, and let's adjust it over here. Okay, like this. Okay, now press tab, 2A, press Ctrl B, click, and let's increase the scale width, but we will get some problems. So let's go over here, hit Ctrl A and choose scale, press tab, 2A, Ctrl B, click, and let's increase the bevel value somewhere around like this. Okay, and press tab. Now select this over here and try to adjust it properly like this. Go to the modifiers, add and choose array, and let's make this 1.1 something, or let's increase the number of copies somewhere around like this, and hold Alt Z, so we'll get this kind of structure. Okay, and hold Alt H, similarly enable all of this structure over here like this. Okay, so we will get this kind of stuff. And now let's try to create some lamp like structure. So uh, hit A to select all of them, and HH to hide. Now right click, new collection, let's double click, and let's call it as lamp over here. So to do that, all you need to do is simply Shift A, mesh, and we are going to add one cube, SX to scale it like this, SY to scale it like this over here, SX, and scale it like this. Okay, like this. Then after that we will select this, go to the front view, press X, S, sorry, S, X like this, Shift A, Shift D, X, and move this over here. Then press S, Z to scale it like this. Then we will adjust it over here like this. Okay, now hold Alt Z, and go to the tab view, select both of this, and hit Ctrl A to apply the scale. Similarly, go over here, go to the front view, and then press S, Y, and scale it like this. Hit Ctrl A and apply the scale over here like this. Now after that press tab, select this 3 and select this face, go to the front view, go to the extrude over here, and we are going to choose extrude to the cursor like this. And now we will try to create some shape like this. Okay, over here, over here. Okay, now after that press tab, sorry, let's go out of this tool and press tab. Okay, Alt Z, let's select this, and go to the add modifier and generate, and we are going to choose our subdivision surface like this, and we will increase the this number, and we will right click and choose shade smooth as well. Then after that we will press shift A mesh, and we are going to choose sphere. Then go over here and let's try to bring this somewhere around over here. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this, and GZ, and let's scale it like this as well. Then press tab, Alt Z, and let's select this much portion and simply delete the faces like this. Okay, so we'll get this kind of structure, and hold Alt Z. We will select this, right click and choose shade smooth like this, like that. So this is our basic lamp kind of structure over here. Then I'm going to select this, and let's bring this at the top initially, and hold Alt H over here. Let's select this, go over here like this, and try to adjust the scale somewhere around like this, and let's bring this over here, go over here, and try to bring this over here like this. Then shift D, Y, and let's try to bring this over here like this, and adjust it over here. Okay, so we have this two shapes over here like this. Okay, so this is also done like that. And now we will create one dustbin kind of structures for over here. So shift A, go to the mesh, select this, let's say cylinder over here, and let's try to bring this somewhere around over here only, and try to bring this over here, and press tab, select this topmost, and let's delete the faces like this. Select this, go over here, add modifier, and choose solidify, and let's solidify this outward like this. Okay, select this and try to bring this properly over here. Now after this, our model is almost ready, and now we will add our camera, and then we will start to apply materials, and then we will apply our lights. Okay, so let's try to do that. First of all, I'm going to right click new collection, and let's call it as cameras over here like this, and shift A and add our camera to the scene, and go to the camera and hit 0 first, and let's press N, view, and let's enable our camera to view like this over here. Then go to the camera settings, and focal length I'm going to choose 200, and let's scale it like this over here in such a way that camera should look like this. Okay, so this is our camera. Shift A, go to the mesh and choose plane, press S for scaling option and scale like this, and let's try to bring this over here somewhere around like this over here. Okay, so our model is ready, and now we need to add colors and light to it, so let's try to do that. Now I am going to start to add lights in our scene first, and then I'll apply colors for this tutorial. Let's select this, and let's bring this a little bit over here. Yeah, this looks good to me. And now I'm going to start to add lights to our scene. So let's disable this and hit 0 to get out of our camera. Then shift A, mesh, and not mesh, but we'll go to the light, and we will choose area light, and let's bring this over here. Go to the top view and press S for scaling option like this. Okay, then press Z and choose render view. Then let's go G, and let's try to move this over here like this, and go to the top view, press R for rotation, go to the front view, press R, and let's rotate it like this, and then rotate it like this, and then increase the power of this one to 1000 or something. And if you hit 0, as you guys can see, we are getting this kind of render. And if you make this 5000, we will get this kind of line. So let's go to the top view, and let's try to bring this over here press R4 and let's rotate it like this. Then shift D and let's try to bring this over here. Press R and let's rotate it like this and hit 0. As you guys can see, we are getting this kind of structure. So let's go to the top, select this, let's bring this over here and let's try to adjust this light over here and I hit 0 like this. Okay, then go to the top view. I'm going to select this light again. I'll shift D and I'll bring the one light over here and I'll bring this light over here as well. Okay, so one light is going to come for the back. Okay, now let's try to add some lights for this lamp. So for that I'm going to hit shift A light and I'm going to choose spotlight and let's bring this light over here. Go to the top view and let's try to bring this light over here. Okay, like this, and let's increase the power of this to 500 or let's say 1000. Okay, like this. You can increase the size of this lamp as well according to the size of this angle over here, like this. Then you can select this light. You can shift D Y and try to bring this over here as well. Okay, so we'll get this light from here as well. Now one light should come from this window as well. So for that, shift A light and choose area light and bring this over here. Then press R X and rotate it on 90° like this, or press R minus 90° like this. Sorry, press R X minus 90°. Then go over here, press G and let's try to bring this over here. Then press S X and try to scale it up to this over here. Press SX and scale it like this. Then press SZ and let's scale it like this. Okay, and let's move this out of this stuff over here. Okay, like this. Then hit go over here like this. Do not completely move over here, simply move this over here and let's make this 5000 or something. Okay, and we have to adjust it in such a way that it should look like this, that some shadow, I mean some light should become from here like this. Okay, I think this much looks good and hit 0. So we'll get this kind of light. Okay, now if I see this in cycles and I'll go to the renders output and I'll choose denoise. So let's see, we are getting this kind of structure. You can select this light over here, go over here, light settings, make this 1000 maybe, so not too much light is gonna come out of it. Okay, now that's okay, and choose EV again like this. I'm going to keep it as it is. Let's go out of this stuff. Okay, so now our basic structure is ready and now we will try to give colors to our scene. So I'm going to select this portion over here and I'm going to apply simple materials. So let's create and let's apply wood, and I'm going to choose apply and choose wood material, not too much but like this only. And this same material I'm going to apply over here as well, so choose that. Over here I'm going to apply normal material, so create a new, let's call it as normal over here like this, and let's choose some kind of creamy color over here like this. Okay, so we choose the same color for this as well. Okay, for this drawer we are going to apply same normal material. Similarly for this drawer apply same normal material like this. Okay, then we'll apply some colors to this. For this one we will create a new material and let's choose kind of dark bluish color for it. Okay, and let's call it as chair. Similar material I'll apply over here. Go over here and choose chair material, but this is going to be quite a light renderer, so instead of giving some dark colors, let's try to give some light colors. So I'll go somewhere around with this only, like pinkish color over here maybe. Okay, then for this one I'm going to create a new color and choose complete white material only, like this, not any fancy stuff. For this one, apply new color, let's call it as chair handle, like this. And let's choose somewhere creamy color only. Similarly for this, apply this chair handle. For this as well, apply this chair handle. Same material we will going to apply. And for this one, obviously we will choose black color. Okay, so this is just easy, so we are not going to apply any name to it. Okay, so this is ready. Now hit 0 and let's see, we are getting this kind of stuff. Now for this one, choose any kind of color like this. Now let's add colors to our laptop and TV stuff, which is quite very easy. So let's try to do that. I'm going to select this and create a new material and choose like this color only, and let's call it as laptop. Similarly for this one, I'm going to choose laptop. For this keyboard and stuff, we are going to apply this black material only. Similarly for this, over here press tab, select this face, create a new material, new, assign, and over here choose that material again. Okay, and same procedure we will do this over here only. I'm going to select this material over here like this and choose this laptop material over here. And for this one, I'm going to create new material and I'm going to apply white color to it. Okay, for this one, we will apply the same wood material over here, so like this over here, or let's see which material is over here, which is wood, so apply that wood material over here. Over here choose again laptop, press tab, select this portion, new material, assign, create this material, assign, like this. Okay, if you go and see, we will get something like this. Now let's try to apply this material over here as well. Then select this, go to the materials, choose same laptop, press tab, select this, new material, assign, black color. Okay, now select this. Over here you can choose new material. I'm going to choose somewhere around like this. For this, you can create new material. You can apply any colors to it, like I'm going to choose one black, one laptop, one any color. For this one, you can choose any color over here like this, but select this, press tab, select this and this, and create a new material, new, let's call it as white, and assign, and make sure to choose complete white material over there. Okay, same thing will follow over here as well. We will apply this color over here, which is normal. Select this, apply normal, normal, I'm going to select this. I'll create a new material, and I'm going to choose somewhere around like this material, and I'll call it as wall. For this, again choose wood material. Let's select, call it as photo. Apply that same photo material over here as well. Okay, and we will select this, and let's do one thing. We'll go over here and let's select this base and hide it. We will select this. We will delete those stuff. Similarly, I'll delete this stuff. Okay, and I'm going to select this book. I'll shift D and I'm going to make it over here now. Over here, shift D, shift D, rotate it like this. Shift D, rotate it like this over here. Then we'll go to the top view. We will select this and this. Shift D and let's try to move it over here. Okay, like this, and hold Alt H to unhide all of this again. Now after that, I'm going to select this portion, hit 0. Let's select this, go over here, create a new material, and we are going to apply this yellow or somewhere around like this material over here, and let's call it as lamp. We'll select this and choose lamp again, choose lamp again, and apply same stuff over here. Okay, now the only portion remaining is this, so let's try to do that as well. Now I'm going to select this portion over here, choose this lamp material over here. I'm going to select this cloth, new material, and let's call it as cloth. Change the color of this one to somewhere around this, like this, not red but somewhere around like this. Select this, apply cloth over here, select this, apply this wood material over here, select this and apply wood material over here, select this and apply this wood material over here as well. Now we will select this window. We will press tab. I'm going to select this face. I'll go over here, I'll create new material, and I'm going to create new material, and I'll choose assign over here, and we are going to choose yellow color over here, not completely but somewhere around this one, and then go to the emission option, and we are going to choose somewhere around this color, and we will increase the emission stand somewhere around 3. Then go over here and choose blue in render settings and hit Ctrl 0. Now we will get something like this. Now let select our selection, go to the out of this tab mode. Let's select this portion, let's go over here, and instead of that let's choose somewhere around different color over here, and let's see how does it looks. I think this looks good to me, like this. Then I'm going to select this portion over here, create a new material, and choose, if I choose black color I'll get something like this. Let's select this GZ and try to bring this a little bit upward somewhere around like this. Okay, over here, and I can increase the scale as well. Okay, like this. Now if I see this stuff in cycles with denoise effect, I'll get this kind of structure over here, like this. Now I'm going to select this portion, I'll press tab, I'll select this. First of all, let's go and choose EV. Let's select this and this, and this portion as well as this portion, and I'm going to choose new material, choose assign new, and we will choose somewhere around like this yellow color over here, like this. Or you can choose white color over here only, like that. Now along with this, I'll press shift a light, and I'm going to choose area light. Press GZ and try to bring this over here. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Go to the top view and try to bring this area light over here and hit 0 over here like this, and go over here and let's make this 500 like this. Okay, so it will add some over here like this. Now after that, if you want, you can select this thing over here, and I think this color is quite off, so I'm going to pick up this color. Similarly, select this, and for this one I'll choose somewhere around like this color. Okay, so I'll get this kind of structure. Now for this keyboard over here, I think I need to choose a different color also. Let's choose black color only, so it will look a little bit or stuff like that, or simply keep it as it is. I think this looks weird. Okay, and for this light over here, I think we need to choose yellow color or somewhere around different color like this. Okay, over here I think this color looks good. And power, let's choose 500, and let's see how does it looks. It looks nice. Okay, so we'll keep this color. And over here, instead of black, if I choose white color, let's say, or somewhere around like this yellow color, then that is also okay. And go to the emission option, and let's choose somewhere around this color only, and let's increase the strength a little bit, so we'll get this kind of structure over here. Okay, and now if I see this in cycles, I'll get this kind of render over here. So this is how you can create this kind of simple but cool looking room interior inside of Blender. And if you want, then you can choose different color over here. So let's go and try to do that. Over here this looks same, and over here the intensity is too much, so let's go and decrease this to 500 somewhere over here. Let's go and create a new material and choose new material over here. But before that, we need to assign that material, so let's select this and create a let's select this and delete this material, create new material, and choose a little bit of darker version of this color like this. Okay, and go over here and choose cycles, so we will get this kind of stuff over here. And if you want, you can select this and you can hide this one light over here, or you can reduce the intensity of this, and let's see what kind of results we will get. And if you want, then you can select this light and you can increase the value of this light to 5000 or something, so you will get different results. Okay, let's select this light and let's make this 2000 or something, or let's make this 500, or let's say 1000. Okay, bring this somewhere around over here. Okay, like this. So this is how you can get this kind of render over here. And if you think this color is quite odd, then you can make it a little bit darker, like reddish or something over here, so that is also okay. So yep, this is how you will get this kind of render.